Okay, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. You guys know what time it is. I'm gonna try and do this like every morning with you guys. I don't know how good this is gonna work or whatnot or what have you. But yeah, so yeah. You look your girl losing a little weight though. I be looking a little big because the camera be all up on me. But y'all, I'm actually slimming down, baby, because I was thick 'em, thick 'em, thick 'em, thick 'em, thick 'em, thick 'em, thick 'em. Okay, now I got a little hole right there. It's okay. That just show you how big I was, y'all. Okay, anyway, y'all. So don't press this in my hole. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay, so we're gonna start by top of the crown. Okay, um, how would I say this? I saw a clip where a young lady was like literally beating on the crown, like da 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 da. So I don't know if I'm gonna do all that, but I always keep my hair in a bun, y'all, and I need to take it down out of the bun to do this, but I'm not, okay? Because I normally keep crystals on top of my crown, okay? But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and do this work. I mean, this journey to awaken some chakras, to align some nerves that's in our system, that's in a part of our bodies, and that we're not doing, okay? Yeah, so let's get into this, okay? First things first. I know some ladies, we used to do this. We get those quick weave in our head, right? And we used to do this, okay? Y'all, I'm not on my crown. My hair ties on the crown, but if you can, tap the crown, the top of your crown, like literally tap it, okay? Tap the crown. Okay, we're shaking up that crown. We're waking up the crown, okay? Whew, feels so good. Why every time I do this, I see a door. It's a door in front of me, a black door. Every time. I don't know what the divine is telling me. Okay, guys, next you want to awaken the brains, the chemicals, the balance, okay? And I need you to tap there. This is your receiving. This is the hand that you receive, okay? So I need you to speak some things to yourself. If you can, if you will, I want you to say something positive. What do you need? Because the other day I was talking about what I need and I didn't mention that to anyone of what I need. I've always try to manifest things in silence. So something that you've been manifesting, I need you to start speaking that into this awakening, okay? So tap the brain and say what you need. Uh, Okay, this is what you're releasing. Okay, this is the hand that you release on. Okay, so whatever you brought in here, saying what you need, say, I release into the atmosphere. I release into the atmosphere. Okay. Okay. So next we're gonna do our arms. Okay. I know you guys are probably wondering, like, what is this? What are we doing? What are we are awakening the nerve systems, okay? We have certain nerves in our bodies to bring in certain attention to the brain, to the chemical imbalance, okay? Some of us are forgetting things. Some of us are, excuse me, Some of us are spiritual attack being attacked, okay? Some of us are seeing that we're being reminded to go back to the past to remember things from the past, excuse me. Some of us are being reminded of things from the past to go back to the past. Okay. Some of us are releasing the past. Some of us are, spiritual workers where we are grounding ourselves into what we know we need to receive. Okay. So bear with me. Come on, guys. Let's do the arms. Okay. So now I hope you ate. I always say that before we do this little part here, we're going to tap on the back of the calves, okay? So if you haven't ate, you might not want to do this. Your leg might go out. You might fall back or something. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that calf's strong now. Hold strong calf because you might fall out. All right, come on. Whew. Okay. Okay. Feel like I just popped the heck out of myself. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. After you do that, I think that we got one more step to do, and it's our ears. Okay. So if you can hold those little punctures underneath your ear. Okay, right back here, right back there, close as you can get it, right there. Okay, hold it. Relax yourself. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Just relax. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you have to rock, I like to rock a little bit sometimes. All depends. Some of you might start hearing your ear pop. You might feel like, you hear little waves or access to rams. You're accessing rams. I'm accessing rams. Hi. I'm access the ram, y'all. I hear waves in my ear, my right ear. It sounds like more like wind. I released that ear somewhat, and I'm trying to see if I can bounce it out to the other ear, to the left ear. I don't hear anything from there. I don't hear anything at all from my right ear. I don't hear anything that I was hearing the first time. That's how you guys know that you're tapped in. Okay, I'm going to release. Okay, So I hope this was a very good, morning um, shift, because you're shifting the chakras, you're aligning and you're hitting certain nerves. I'm going to share you guys the video footage that I saw last night to kind of give you guys a glimpse on what these things are. Because I'm doing these things and I saw someone else is doing it, and I didn't get a lot of research. I just felt the need to want to share what I am learning. Okay. So if I'm going to do anything with you guys, I need to break down what am I doing. Okay. I know the top of the crown, right, is a way of opening the crowns to hit certain nerves. Okay. You're awakening the nerve systems. Okay. Some nerves goes all the way down to our pelvis. Okay. Some nerves go all the way down to our ankle. Okay, I found that out last night. We have we have each nerve go down somewhere. Okay, to shifting the spine, to shifting the energies, to alert and to awaken certain tensions. Okay, so if you like having pain in your back, that's a nerve that you can go and work out, press on, work with your body. Okay, you don't ever want to work against your body, especially for a lot of people that work out. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to try to pull up. I'm going to pull up those videos. I like to sit on my got a lot of messages coming in. I want to sit down and give y'all this information, because it's only fair, right? Because you're like probably watching me like, what are you doing? Well, all I know is I'm hitting certain nerves. I'm waking up. I'm shifting certain nerve systems. Okay, I'm going to grab that crystal.
Sounds intriguing. What kind of systems are you working on, and what's the goal of the shift?
Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even know this thing popped up. Okay. Our phones be reading us, and we don't even be asking the phone for any directions. Okay, our phone be reading us. Y'all done tapped on, oh yeah, it is on Facebook. I'm gonna tapped on Facebook. Okay, the thing is, is on my phone, okay? I saw a young lady doing this video yesterday. Y'all, it didn't even load it. Let me see, because sometimes information that I share on my Facebook page, I don't really care to share it on Facebook. So sometimes I'll send it to my messages, okay? Because I know people watching me and they're looking at the things that I'm doing to find a way to keep coming up against me or whatever. But that's provides the point. Okay, yeah, here it goes. I sent it to my phone, okay? Okay, when your energy is low. Okay, it said Herses. Okay, so the crown is hitting certain Herses. Okay, when your energy is low, and it's the number 20 on top of the crown. Okay. And see, I'm going to share with you guys. I know it's a small clip, but that's where the crown, and she kind of, you know what I'm saying? She's working that crown. Okay, it's kind of telling you. Okay, you can go to her page and follow her. Okay, but your crown, that's what have a lot to do with the lower vibrational energies. Okay, that's why it's very important. If you're going to go through this journey, y'all, it's very important to eat healthy. Okay, because they're trying to pull me to eat bad, healthy things. Like yesterday, I wasn't guilty that I ate the food, but it was in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is just pizza. But at the back of my mind, I'm like, this is low vibrational. So I made sure my vibrations was high. I made sure that I was getting information like this information right here. Like I was making sure I wasn't dimming myself, okay? Because, we can take in some type of foods and we become toxic immediately. We become asleep immediately. Okay, and it's right now it's very important for you to stay awakened because there's something that's about to happen, some great things that's coming your way, and people don't want to see you get these things. People don't want to see you awaken. Some people are already praying against the things that you're about to receive. Okay, and their prayers are not working either. Okay, so I'm being called to not even focus on what someone's doing. The main focus of the matter is you being in alignment and going to keeping yourself awakened. Okay, into your spiritual path, because you're taking on to something. Okay, the divine know that you're trustworthy. Okay, you're spiritually trustworthy. Let's see. I want to get some more information from that. Yeah, I only sent one of the videos to my phone, and I'm thinking I'm sending. I'm thinking that I'm sending a lot of them to my phone, which is it wasn't. It was just that one. So y'all, if you guys are sharing certain information to your page, make sure it's getting to your page, okay? Because I shared a lot of videos that I found last night, and I don't even see the really one that I really wanted to share. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play this again. So what we're doing this, y'all. This right here is helping with the heart chakra. Okay, so if you need to heal the heart chakra, this right here is one. Okay, she's numbered. She has like, I'm gonna show you guys what she has, and she's showing us. Okay, I'm gonna start it over. It's the number one, and can you read it? Okay. And when we do it, y'all, hold on. What I learned, she's showing me like right here, like you can press there and go do this. And if you can, it's your heart chakra is green. So if you can just press right there or keep pressing to kind of awaken that nerve right there, or bring attention to that nerve and hold far as you can to your back, and just picture the color green and that is healing. Okay, picture that, or picture that, or tap within your higher self. I'm gonna say that. Tap into your higher self and see that energy or that line that you just saw that she was pointing at going all the way to your heart chakra. Okay. So if you can see your heart in this green, or you see the chakra in this green, however it's comfortable for you, because a lot of people are like, well, how can I bring these chakras in alignment if I'm doing these things? It's a nerve. That's a nerve. That nerve is touching your heart chakra. Okay, so when you touch that nerve to that heart chakra, it brings that energy goes to the heart. You can alchemize the energy to go towards your heart. Okay, so you might want to like cut on some meditation music to music to awaken the heart chakras. Start wearing the color green. Start, if you want to work in the heart chakra, start watching love movies. Start putting certain things into your atmosphere. Pink, purple. There's all colors that you can represent for love. Red, that's passion for love. Pink, red, blue, green, whatever, purple to protect, what I'm saying? So all these things helps, okay? We did 1, 2, okay? And it's another one. It's a couple more. And guys, I use this finger. Don't use this finger. Use your thumb. Use your thumb, okay?
Something in the ancient medical text that I think us women today really need to hear. Chinese medicine never saw menopause at the end two thoughts.
Y'all, she just showed me something that just really like this kind of. Okay, you know how we would tap in here? Okay, they're not giving me that. They're giving me the finger, this finger right here, and I don't know how to pronounce it or say it, but I'm gonna show you guys the video. So, baby, look at here. It is so small, intelligent things that we need to do, and I feel that. It works. That really, really works. So, this pinky finger is a nerve, okay? This nerve, it shoots all the way down to the, I mean, not all the way down, but all the way up to the brain, right here on the side of the brain, okay? So, wow, like, yeah, I felt the tension to my mental, okay? So, what? Look, I can't wait to show y'all this. Hold on. I want to turn it to y'all where y'all can see it. I feel like when you do these things, you need to be really tapped in. I don't advise you to eat healthy. I mean, I don't advise you to not eat healthy. I don't advise you to eat low vibrational things. I advise you to take in these things serious, especially when it comes to your spiritual talent. Eat healthy. It's pointless. Okay, collectors, it's pointless when you don't eat healthy and you're doing things like this. Okay, I don't advise you to eat low vibration foods. Eat healthy. Okay, that's key. That's important. Okay, to bring your spirit and your soul into a spiritual alignment. Okay, so to tap in, especially, and it's more advanced to people that's already have spiritual gifts. Okay, spiritual that's going through spiritual awakening. This energy will already align with itself, especially if you're ready to learn and you're ready to grow, or you're ready to put these things in place for you. Okay, these things, that energy is potent. Okay, I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's enhancing. Okay, and right now you need to be grabbing much information that you need to do to bring yourself into alignment. Okay, because you're a teacher, and a lot of us, not being aware or understanding that they want to see your change. They want to see your outcome. People are witnessing you change. People are witnessing that you grow. Okay, and become a teacher to others. Okay, because it's a miracle. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me get one more. Because we didn't do the hand, y'all. And it's the pinky. And it's the right, the left, not the right, the left. And yeah. And I think you might could do both, okay? Yeah, I feel that. So, I just want to say thank the divine. I really, really do thank the divine, because, y'all, I remember I was saying how we have parasites in the brain and how the parasites run us. See, people think that people are dumbed down in the world. And I want to awaken your soul, your spirit, because if anybody out there that's going through a certain type of spiritual attacks where people are attacking your mental state, and you can feel like there's to give you a headache or to, just to try to steal your spiritual gifts, they can't do that. Okay, and I'm awakening your spirit right quick, because I was going through that. I put that video on my page about my mental, like I got a headache, and they tapping with my mental, my chemical imbalance, my mental. Okay, and I kept getting like pressure, like to my temple or whatever. So when I went did some research, because I'm always getting information. Okay, I'm open to learn. I'm open to grow. Spiritually and emotionally and physically. Okay, all the above. So when I went got the information, y'all, it was talking about parasites for one. And this is what nobody not going to talk about. This is what nobody not going to be open-minded to talk about. Okay, when you're dealing with reptilians and things like that, they give these people, these people work with reptilians, okay? Certain information they're not going to disclose because that's the key to control you, okay? Especially when it comes to chosen ones, okay? So when you have parasites, they either can get to your spine, your brain, just everywhere. They could be all over you in the inside. Okay, that's why people do detoxes. Okay, that's why certain people don't eat fast food. Okay, but I'm saying this to say, in this situation, y'all, I experienced that pain to my crown, to my temple. When I experienced that pain to my temple, like I said, I got research. When I got the research, I'm gonna tell you something. They talk about parasites. Parasites in the brain, they shrink certain nerves. So if someone's projecting something on you, is more intense because before you react, your thoughts react, right? Your body don't react, your thoughts. Okay, so you can tell when someone's like, I'm a spiritual being, so I read the energy, so I know when someone's projecting on me, right? Trying to force me, okay? Try to enforce a situation, meaning like, say for instance, I'm praying on you and I'm like, give me a reaction, give me a reaction, give me a reaction, give me a reaction. That's the energy I feel. Okay, and I'm like, damn, they want me to give them a reaction. Like I start to pick up telepathic communication instantly when these people was telling me to give them a reaction. And I know better, but my body wanted to do different. That is not you controlling what they call this temple. Not temple, what did they call this? Because I'm a spirit, right? Hold on, y'all. Okay, we're called, hold on, let me get my thoughts together. This is this is our flesh, okay? And we are spirits, okay? So the brain, okay, controls the body. That's how you know you're ascending and you're awakening, because you're not giving what they're asking for. Okay? You're controlling the brain. Okay? That means that you're not full of parasites. That means that you hear and you see things clearly. You're not, your spirit is not weak. Your soul is not weak. Okay? This boy calling me again. Hold on, y'all. So guys, make sure when you're doing this, this little kind of workout or whatnot or what have you, make sure that you guys are, like I stated, eating healthy, okay, getting, confirmation information about what you need to do to get to the next spiritual level of higher spiritual consciousness, okay. Like I stated, the right hand, okay, that helps with the nerves all down to your, well, it goes up. I said it goes down, but it goes up into your brain, to your chemical imbalance, okay? Make sure that you guys are getting the proper information, because I need to do some more research about that. That's why this is my second time doing that, y'all, for y'all, but because it's helping me, okay? It's helping me to be balanced. Because at first, y'all, when I used to do this, I couldn't stay long, y'all. I couldn't stay long. Okay, that's about you getting balance, okay? Being balanced, your balance, mental balance, okay? Because it has a lot to do with the brain, okay? The chemical imbalance. So if that's how too, if your chemical imbalance is really off, okay? Especially like if you're jittery, you're shaky, you're nervous, you're having anxiety really often, panicking, okay? And you start to see those things change, and you start to feel real light, okay? When you start working out those certain nerve signals, okay? So that's it. Coming into mental balance, okay? Coming into mental balance, okay? That means it's balancing out for you, it's working for you, okay? Another thing that probably kind of feel a little strange, you shift the atmosphere, you pass it to the birds, okay? Here, like today, I heard the birds a little bit somewhat, but the other day, I had been hearing them often. I haven't been hearing them often, okay? Since I did that little video about the birds and how your energy shift, the atmospheres around you, your surroundings, your area, those birds will come because the atmosphere the energy have shifted in the atmosphere, okay? So you can really see that you shift the whole atmosphere when those birds start coming, Okay, I heard one bird today. Okay, since I've been, getting certain information, but I'm noticing I haven't cut on meditation. I cut on a meditation the other day, but when I cut on meditation, I'm noticing the atmosphere around the birds. Okay, the interpretation, the communication. Okay, because if you know your girl, I can interpret birds. Okay, okay. So yeah, y'all, stay tuned, stay locked in because baby, I'm tapping into some type of rams. Okay, when I hit that little ear right there, it was like oceans. Okay, so I'm hitting certain rams. Okay, and do your own research. Don't be rushed in to go to other people to get information. Okay? Do not stay calm, stay in balance, stay in control, stay consistent, stay true to your path and your journey. And I guarantee you, your own confirmation, your own information going within will work out so much better than you ask somebody else. Okay? Because, who knows? Maybe the best thing you might ever do. I keep hearing them cats. Okay, guys, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Bye.